Don't mess with this magic. Others will not hear me. You can't go outside the scope of magic. Outsiders can't see me either. Billionaire wants us to sit and watch the play. No one answered. It seems that she was really guilty that day. Let's go. The men were about to leave when the voice inside rang out. You're in for 7. Let's go inside and close the door. There's something wrong with looking at me. I don't know why today. I am especially fascinated by people. It was much more magical than the last time we met. But her smile. It makes me a little embarrassed. They seem to be sarcastic. This woman is bold. Other girls just need to be looked at, and they're embarrassed. But she dared to hold the fan. It's not trivial. Not seen for more than half a month. Why does my dog change so much? The men stood silently watching her. She doesn't know why. Keep staring at me. This man is as brave as heaven. No one looks at each other like that. I don't know what to avoid. I really don't understand love, but his eyes are pure. There's not a bit of lewd. Little girl, 10 days without seeing you is getting more and more attractive. You, too, know how to flatter. I'm just telling the truth. Miss, this time I'm here to talk. It's hot outside. Take a sip of tea for sound absorption. Take a break and then talk. Okay. Don't hesitate to take a cup of tea and take a sip. How do you like this tea? This tea is as flat as my hand. Small straight piece blue ice. There are many tools under the leaves. This is the premium. You know why you don't understand. How do you see this tea compared to me? Good tea is better than high. You should start paying more attention after the words. My face was a little red. You're funny. Billions are indifferent to the power of trillions. Want to make fun of a fighter? It's as easy as carrying a hand. If you to talk normally, the police will not do anything bad. But if a billion secretly show some trick, that's hard to say. Wait a minute, I lines get this for you. Still feel like something's wrong, but it's not the right place. I can't say out. I remember to stay close. Where is it? So look at the look of the baby continue to blush. And suddenly she's screaming, Sal. She rushed to embrace the. Be careful pretending to stumble. Then push the yeast to the bed. Why are there cockroaches? The girls are interesting there. The road is a martial artist. There's a little cockroach that's so threatened. Let's make life for it. No wonder he was killed by me. Certainly still there. No more, really no more. I can't believe he was so calm. Not take the opportunity to occupy his comfort. Thanks for paying attention to her feet. Your leg is broken. I seem to have lost my leg just now. Let's see. It's a little swollen. Don't move. Let me get you some medicine. I should get the bottle out for the kids. So here we go. This time it's a big hole. How many years ago? Jade band body. It has never been touched by anyone. Today, just for fighting. I bet with my sister that no one hugged and touched. The opposite movement is very gentle. Look at his face. It seems that there is really no evil. She looked at her red face. Oh my God, do you want to do something else? Will he agree or not? What will you answer in the end? Miss? Stop the blood. I used it to heal the girl. It's one of our most precious things, although the value is not high. But it's evidence of the warmth of humanity that I've felt over the last few years. What do you mean? I want to let you know. I used the coconut paste. This is precious to heal you. I hope you don't think about it before. I insulted the lady. The play will stop here. What are you saying? I don't understand. If you say that, you don't want to admit it. Admit something. I really don't know what you're talking about. So we have to make rock clear. You're not a whore. Maybe she's her twin sister. Why do you say that? This lady wants to test my eyesight. Of course it is. I'm always not sure you're going to be confused. Child or not, but now I'm sure you're not her. He just probed me. When did you start doubting? Since drinking tea. The tea smells of women. There's also this blur. This cup of tea is not long. Someone has used it before. But that person is the little girl. Just based on this sign, you think I'm not a coward. The second thing makes me suspicious. It's the lady's temperament. To say a word of praise, the beauty of the girl is somewhat immature. The beauty of the girl is more mature. I'd love to hear this one again. The third fragrance on the girl and her mother. The girl is very similar, but there's a place that's not the same. Her fragrance is sweet, and the lady's fragrance is delicate. Like a rotten boy? There is still Wednesday, haha. The fourth point is the wound on her leg. That wound looks like a sprain, but it's actually domestic. It was created by the lady herself. This is the biggest mistake. The girl is just a girl. But he's also a martial artist. You can easily turn your foot like that. This is my mistake. Don't tell me what else you're looking at. Or don't talk anymore. It is still not to be said. When I tell you to speak, you speak. Does anyone like it? To provoke others like you. But I'm afraid saying "ro" will make you angry. If we are angry, so it's definitely not a good thing. You don't know when to argue with women. You have to give in. If we give in, we will get hurt. I feel like I can't fight back. It seems like you are awake. I guarantee I won't be angry or hit you. Actually, it can't be considered a gap. You and your sister are not the same. Where are you not like? Ladies as one side big, one side small. Not as balanced as a girl. She yelled at you in anger. You don't have to pay much attention either. Actually, if you don't look closely, you can even see this point. Did you say you looked very closely? It looks a little bit too much. There are these suspicious points. If I don't even recognize you and your aunt, then my eyes look useless. This guy does have a power of observation. Extraordinary from the moment you walk into the moment you expose only yourself. Half the tea. But he can see through so many holes. Even though he's young, his strength is weak, but there's no denying he's a genius. Open, right? I can see that you have sinned against me. The lady now gives you two choices. What choice? The hand that has touched a person must be cut off. Any eye that looks at me will be pulled out. In this way, I will forgive your offense. One says, give me the second option, smart. Second, leave the sand to join the war. I will, as father, give you the position of captain. There's no other option. So we didn't choose any. You want to force me to move? I don't think she will move. This place is not a war zone. Once there's any sign of struggle, move out. The disciples of the tomb, they will also come to investigate. At that time, you're just bringing more trouble. It's just a little apprentice. If I want to kill, what can I do? If you really want to kill me, then you don't have to tell me that much. I told you before. I use the blood that I love most to heal. Love for you? Please don't judge me for insulting. Just a bottle of blood. Can you compensate me for my loss? You to me. If you say that, I will too. The work before, you were clearly on your own initiative. Rotten boy. The little girl noticed that she was asking to be released. Okay, this time I'm not going to deal with you. You are so generous. Actually, you were right before. Only one thing is wrong. Where it's wrong, she restores her magic. Cover up on the baby? I can't believe her power is so high. Just one hand. You have suddenly appeared. It's obviously Gal. You can do that with your feet up. Don't be angry anymore. I can't blame him this time. I didn't say I blame him either. I think you're wrong at one point. My sister and I are not twins. Not twins. That's right, I'm a few years older. It's a big world. There is no shortage of strange things. What are you looking for today? I came to by the ocean. Go to the mineral mine, go here, no. That bothered the girl. So we're going. You two just left. The boy looked back at his ass. There is no place on the small side. It's obviously equal. This son of a bitch is obnoxious. Right now on the way. Men go behind. I am thinking about how sorry she is. Sorry about that day. No, you didn't scold me. I've heard even more difficult words in the last few years, and still alive. You don't hate me for what you do. In fact, I hate you too. But there is an action of yours. I can hate you. What action? Haha, that day when the city lacked wind and rain, Peach suddenly appeared. You stood in front of me. Maybe it's just an unconscious act, but over the years, this is the only time anyone really wants to protect me. I don't remember, it wasn't easy for you. Nothing is not easy. You don't know. Having fun is the instinct of Sao girls. Haha, I've never met a woman before. So these days, that's what 2 billion of you occupy? You say you want to die. Fortunately, billions are not here. If not, I would have given you a fight. Billions and billions of girls in the first floor scene benefit. The observer should smile. Haha, I see your heart is so big. Ever since, no man dared to say that to 1 billion. That place of billions, it's really small on the big side. Maybe it's the clothes. When you get home, you say you don't have to pay attention. So what do? It's really balanced. Your body is beautiful. You don't have to be self-deprecating at this point. How much longer to come? We've got about an hour to go. It is also in the Black Forest. But it's right in the center of the Black Forest. There was an underground vein there a few years ago. Blood Wall was discovered, so he sent people there to mine. Everything that's born there is special. How special? There's only 2 kinds of rocks that have 2 properties. One is young inflammatory jelly. Another one is the vowel stone. These 2 stones are different, completely contrasting properties, and yet it's producing raw in the same vein. I don't understand why that is. It's really rare. The masters in the state. I also felt that the mine was a bit unusual, but exploration has been going on for years. I didn't find anything special either. The opposite. The amount of money earned from this mine is not small. This is the fate of your blood. Today is also very clever through today. It is difficult for you to find me. This is also considered your luck. Where do you want to go? It's not about going anywhere. Last time, you said, for a fight. I suddenly felt my way of doing things in recent years has not been right, so I decided to close the practice. Wait until it gets stronger. I will share the work with you. It's like 1 billion. You can think that's a good thing. Then the 2 of them went to the state's blood mine. Here we are. Lady Longja. This is the deputy governor of our state. Longjo by Aunt Long Senior. What are you doing in the mine? This place is hard and poor. It's not a place for a lady. Go home. If I let you know, you will blame me. No, I'm far from blaming you. He was the 3rd senator of the state. I only respect people. Long Judger, this friend of mine wants to go to the mine to find some disciples. By something, can you let us in? Into the mineral mine. He's not a student in the state, is he? I am a disciple of sand. Not students in the state cannot enter. Even students in the state are not allowed to enter at will. Even if you are an outsider like you. Lady, why did you bring outsiders here? The young lady did not know the situation. These years, our state has made a lot of money from this mine. You know how many people are watching, especially the thieves. If the old man hadn't kept this place all year round, there will be disturbances. This old man says the wind sounds nasty. The dragon family misunderstood. He doesn't want to spy on anything. I just want to buy some stuff. Buy stuff, come here. This excuse is interesting. Kid, whatever your goal is, get out of here. You dare to show up here? See if the old man kills you or not. This guy is Takaki. But the power gap is too big, if the real enemy is you. He saw it and held his hand. The enemy is a weak man. The man's legs were radiating outside. They really want to play with me. I can't move like this. Maybe this guy is tying me up. I can't believe this guy isn't ashamed. They were so far away that they killed the killer. It's worth dying to move. The side that moved jumped to the side, dodging his blow. How can it be? God does binding tricks. Just like me, he broke it. Break my chains, you are dead. He continued to rush to the dragon house. He's my friend, what are you doing? Anyone who attempts to explore the mine must be killed. This is the owner's order. I told you. This friend just came to buy some stuff. It's not about exploring the mine. The dragon family says something you don't believe either. I can't believe the old lady's words, of course. If that's the case, why would you do that? I know I'm wrong and I hope you forgive me. But he still expects the lady too. Being involved in the mine is very important. Outsiders absolutely cannot enter. Sir, please stop. Old master, I am not your opponent now. But in 55, I'll pay you back. I hope the old man can live until then. He heard that laughing, ha ha ha. The old man can live until then or not. Don't need you to worrying, but you will not live until then. Where? You crazy kid, be more careful later. Please listen to me. Sorry? I didn't know the dragon family would do that again. If I had known, I would not have brought you here. No, I want to come myself. Fortunately just now, self-confidence comes into play at the right time. Otherwise, I would have died a long time ago Already. They will not allow you to enter the mining area. I also can't afford to lose face. Our lines help you buy those seeds. Stay here and wait for me. From the beginning, there were eyes always staring at me. Maybe those eyes from one of the rooms over there. The family is now in a room. The guy at Sao just didn't kill him. I protected him, so you told me to kill him. The more you have to kill him. Ever since, I've never seen you. I care about a man like that. The relationship between this boy and his mother looks not bad. There must be disaster between him. Yeah, I've never seen it before. This is how AI is protected. This time, it's against me for him. It looks unusual. My sister is already in the mining area. Or the family will strike again. It's not as hard to kill him as it is to carry his hand. If only because of his death, it makes me hate you. Do you think it's worth it? Not worth it, but let him. Progress with pediatric so-sal. I can't stand it. Let him take the trouble to learn from you. See how he treats the woman he likes. If you want to get a second child, you have to work hard. Use the mind to think. Your family can kill for you. But I can't help you win a girl's heart. That's right, for people have no children in their lives. There are only 2 girls, Kuni and Mini. If you and I can win both of them. Then the blood of the war is the dragon family. My father sold his life for the state of war. You should try being the boss all the time. It's time for the Long family to take over. Don't worry, my son will not escape. The state will also win the lake. Yes, it's good to have lice. That's the name. Do you have a chance to find his strength? I can handle it. He looked at the man with a look and a grin. That look makes Sao still not gone. Turn around and raise your hand. May not humiliate fate, thank you. Men think for a moment. If you help me, I should return your favor. What does this mean? Follow me over here. Follow the man is here. Remember where we are standing. It's about 70 feet below the ground. There must be something non-trivial. Why do you know that I practice a martial art? Just in a crime, there must be energy. Attribute positive. We can all feel it. At the bottom, there's a treasure ocean property. It emits energy fluctuations, purer than young inflammatory jelly hundreds of thousands of times. Oh, you believe I don't? That's it. I don't know what's down there. But the value of that thing is definitely not low. Besides that, there seems to be something else. What it is, we can't feel it. But I guess the secret hidden below, it could be the cause, the strangeness of the mining district of the War Blood State. Or can say, because of their existence, that this place has an underground mineral. If Young's testimony is true, so the mystery below is absolutely critical. You're a smart girl. Maybe you should know how. I understand. I'm sorry from here. Let me give you a break. You don't have to go to the road carefully. Yong-kai, tell me something so important. Clearly impressed in his heart. About me has changed a lot. I still remember before. His face has never changed for me. Always wanted to kick me out. But this time, it's different. He was much gentler to me. He's a free man. One side back asshole long simplified. After being humiliated that day, Yong-kai is always by the side of the bastard long simple cultivation. During that time, the trees have also grown very quickly. But there's also something wrong with it. Nearly 10 days of suffering. I can see that the 9-story view has stabilized at the top. It seems to be breaking through, but I didn't get the point from the beginning to the end. Even though we're talking about breaking through the world, need a little grace. It's not as easy as those little worlds. So sad to go and draw water to water the tree. Even if the principle in the body is enough, we also have to wait for the time to understand what should be understood. Say these days, there's also no impediment of heterogeneity, so the Yangtze leg is clear, much faster than before. However, the whole ocean has stopped training for days. They have all been used to neutralize the 3 Yong seeds. In knitting, a drop is no longer. Don't think too much, keep practicing. A day later. It's been a day and a night. But there's no way to break it. Shackles, shackles. Why can't we break through? It was all very good before. There's no reason not to break through. This is Yong-kai. In dynamic BAL, he also carries a spirit of tongues. Why is it so? This is clearly the tip of the ghost fire. He just broke through from me. 9 floors to open the landscape. You can be fired into a ghost. This old martial artist, even if you want to fire a ghost, you're not qualified. Only if the power is one step deeper. This phenomenon can happen in the process of cultivation. It's really weird. Why is there suddenly a hot air? It's just so pure and so intense. Along with the radiating land of this dividend, traces of the phenomenon of ghost fire just disappear in a moment. The oscillating gas also immediately stabilized again. This is Ocean's leg. SAO has positive gas properties. It's so pure. Disciple to you. Martial arts training fire attribute or positive not attribute. A little. But the oxygen in those people's bodies, it is far less than him. Wait, that's it. A spirit of evil has replaced the Kia heating element. Slowly Len radiates in the positive person. He showed signs of being possessed again. There is a strong-willed leg. Bring down the evil rays of Kia. I've never seen a martial artist before. There is such a strange phenomenon while breaking through the landscape. Both normal breakthrough unfolding it's scene. A little bit of a drag. But even though it's still very low, it just takes a little work to break through. The current state of the ocean. It's obviously not like that. The resistance is under is greater than anyone else's. It's comparable to the level of difficulty. When we break through the world, then this sense of chaos breaks through the landscape. Is so sour. The 2 energies in your body are fighting right now. One of them is the pure Yong leg that I cultivated raw. That's the spirit radiating from the bones. They fight endlessly. Turn your body into a battlefield. When the air is dominant. My mind is a little confused. A euphoric and bloodthirsty thought comes to mind. I can't find that person to kill. When the original Yong's feet took the upper hand, my mind is pure and my body is comfortable. Yeah. These two energy chess fighting Sao aren't over yet. I usually rush back to my room. We can't leave him unattended. But we can't let him know. Just a little disguise. If you let it go on like this, he will definitely be dangerous. I have to give him a new hand. Normally, a person during a breakthrough can't be bothered. But the flow of strategy is rolling, stirring in Yonkai's body. It's the kind of strategy that yearns to be baptized. When this strategy torments him, only one fights. We can free him. I hope by the time we leave, he didn't face any major obstacles. Stop noticing something from the outside. Why the static cell seems to be even bigger now? It can't be delayed. Stop rushing to launch ahead towards the edge. She was about to hit us when she found the AI. No more management. The tension in the body is surging. I don't even know where to release it. Should use punches to hold back the karma. After VA touch, both back away, keep the distance. What uses real power to unpack a three-tiered landscape, but also let him beat his hand? You should have oppressed him. She's a little girl again. Stop usually do not say continue to rush to attack main. A straight shot in the main's face hurriedly dodged. Main return stop usually a punch from the left. Two people spanked in return. But men are beaten more. They just throw a punch. They often feed the 11. In the afternoon, she walked away. Mom, her powers are just a little higher than ours. That can make us turn into a monkey. To have so much fun. Who told you it's worth fighting for? A little movement made me sweat. Who told you to kill me? Yongkai broke my body scene. Reached the opening of the original scene. But it hasn't stopped yet. Is still slowly rising, not say Sao. I can't stop answering often. Party rushed to throw out a punch. But she used her hand to scrape it away. Every one of his rights, they all carry a hot air. Once he's passed by his wind power, I have to use a mental component to neutralize. There's pure oxygen entering the body. Watch out the purity level of feet. Yongkemi. This weapon cannot be self-trained from a martial art. Normal. You to go to the captain. The men noticed a strange spot on her forehead. The key sign. Team. Take your hands off normally. Use the other hand to get her veil down and die. See, I guess I'm right. I can't let him take his veil off. Stop using a strong head. It makes you lose control of being knocked backwards. I'm just saying that. You don't have to react so strongly. This is heavy. You can't be real. Your power just now is much stronger than mine. If you want to kill me, just raise your finger. Just hands up. You don't have to fight that long. Thanks to the last match, the chains on my body have been broken. Bringing the energy of heaven absorbed into the body. Lead the carriage. This giant earth and sky power circulates in the body, purging the marrow. This is the grace that every martial artist has while breaking through a vast world. It's about how much benefit you can get. It depends on each person's creation. It's 100 meters away now. Don't think the ocean can see my body. Fortunately, it helped him break through. It's also not a waste of effort. And suddenly she saw a shadow appear. The chief teacher urged, "You are not a disciple of your enemies. No need to celebrate. The master is a good friend of the master. Of course, it's also my urge. The dream is lucky for having received a meek disciple like you. Two of my Kia disciples." He sighed a halting breath. When you hear about his sadness, you are silent, silently using magic. Prevent concussion from the breaking side. It feels like the heavens are separated. It's like having an invisible big hand to cover the stalking of anyone. That's what this kid did during the breakout. This must not be small. Still be on guard.